When you get a cholesterol test, you'll hear about good and bad cholesterol. The story of cholesterol is all about balance. Let's get started and make cholesterol something you understand, not something you fear. It's time to set the record straight. We're diving headfirst into the world of cholesterol, separating fact from fiction. For years, cholesterol has been shrouded in mystery and misinformation, leading to unnecessary dietary restrictions and anxieties. Now let's bust some common cholesterol myths and get to the facts. Armed with the latest scientific understanding, we'll explore the real drivers of healthy cholesterol levels and debunk some long-held beliefs that no longer hold water. Eggs and other high cholesterol foods have been unfairly blamed for high blood cholesterol, becoming the scapegoat for a much more complex metabolic process. The truth is, for most people, dietary cholesterol has little effect on blood cholesterol levels. Your body is a remarkably self-regulating machine. Your liver adjusts its own production of cholesterol based on your dietary intake. When you consume more cholesterol, your liver simply produces less, maintaining a delicate balance. This intricate feedback loop ensures that your body has the cholesterol it needs for essential functions, regardless of your egg consumption. So before you banish eggs from your breakfast plate, let's delve deeper into the real culprits behind unhealthy cholesterol levels. The real culprits behind elevated LDL cholesterol, often referred to as bad cholesterol, are saturated fats and trans fats, which drive up your LDL levels significantly. These fats have a much more pronounced impact on your cholesterol profile than dietary cholesterol ever could. Saturated fats are predominantly found in animal products, such as fatty meats like beef and pork, butter, cheese, and other full-fat dairy items. They're also present in some plant-based oils like coconut oil and palm oil, which are often used in processed foods. Trans fats, on the other hand, are largely artificial and are created through a process called hydrogenation, where hydrogen is added to liquid vegetable oils to solidify them. These unhealthy fats lurk in processed foods, commercially baked goods like cookies, cakes, and pastries, and fried foods. They're often used to improve the texture, shelf life, and flavor of these products. Cutting these fats from your diet has a much bigger impact on improving your cholesterol levels and overall heart health than avoiding eggs or other cholesterol-rich foods. By focusing on reducing your intake of saturated and trans fats, you can effectively lower your LDL cholesterol and reduce your risk of heart disease. So, where does this leave our beloved eggs? Well, most healthy people can enjoy an egg a day without worry, as part of a balanced and varied diet. Eggs are a nutritional powerhouse, packed with protein, vitamins, and minerals that are essential for good health. They're also a relatively inexpensive and versatile food that can be incorporated into a wide range of meals. Nutrition science is a constantly evolving field with new research emerging all the time. As our understanding of cholesterol and its impact on health deepens, our dietary recommendations may shift, but the fundamental principle remains the same. The focus should be on limiting saturated and trans fats, not dietary cholesterol. By prioritizing a diet rich in fruits, vegetables, whole grains, and lean protein sources, and by minimizing your intake of saturated and trans fats, you can effectively manage your cholesterol levels and protect your heart health. So, go ahead and enjoy that egg. Just remember to keep the bacon and butter to a minimum. Remember, a holistic approach to diet and lifestyle is key to maintaining healthy cholesterol levels and a healthy heart. Understanding your numbers is key to managing cholesterol. You need a blood test to know your levels. A simple lipid panel measures your total cholesterol, LDL, HDL, and triglycerides. Healthy targets: total cholesterol below 5, LDL below 3, HDL above 1. Your doctor will look at your overall risk, not just one number. They'll use tools like the CRISC calculator to estimate your 10-year risk of heart attack or stroke. High cholesterol has no symptoms. It's a silent threat, often ignored until it's too late. That's why regular testing is so important. Lifestyle and diet play a huge role in cholesterol management, acting as powerful tools in your overall health strategy. It's not just about avoiding certain foods, it's about embracing a holistic approach that nourishes your body and supports healthy cholesterol levels. Eating for heart health doesn't have to be complicated or restrictive. In fact, it can be quite enjoyable and sustainable with the right knowledge and choices. One effective approach is adopting a portfolio diet, a dietary strategy that includes a variety of foods that work synergistically to lower cholesterol. This isn't a fad diet, but rather a long-term eating plan focused on incorporating specific food groups known for their cholesterol-lowering properties. The core components of a portfolio diet include oats, a fantastic source of soluble fiber, which binds to cholesterol in the digestive system and helps remove it from the body, beans and lentils, nutritional powerhouses packed with fiber and plant-based protein, contributing to both cholesterol reduction and overall satiety. Nuts, especially almonds and walnuts, which provide healthy fats, fiber, and plant sterols, all beneficial for heart health. And plant sterols, naturally occurring compounds found in plants that can block the absorption of cholesterol in the gut. By incorporating these foods into your daily meals, you can create a powerful dietary portfolio that actively works to manage your cholesterol levels and promote a healthier heart. Remember, consistency is key, and even small changes can add up to significant improvements over time. Simple swaps in your daily food choices can make a big difference over time, gradually nudging your cholesterol levels in the right direction. Consider these easy-to-implement changes using olive oil instead of butter, a simple switch that replaces saturated fats with heart-healthy monounsaturated fats, known for their beneficial effects on cholesterol. Choosing beans over red meat, a swap that reduces your intake of saturated fat and cholesterol while boosting your fiber intake, promoting both heart health and weight management. These small adjustments, when consistently practiced, can have a significant impact on your overall cholesterol profile. Not everyone who is overweight has high cholesterol, as genetics and other factors also play a role. However, losing weight, especially if you are overweight or obese, can help lower your cholesterol and reduce your risk of heart disease. Even a modest weight loss of 5 to 10% of your body weight can lead to improvements in your cholesterol levels and other heart health markers. Weight loss can help lower LDL, bad cholesterol, raise HDL, good cholesterol, and lower triglycerides, another type of fat in the blood that can contribute to heart disease. Remember, weight loss is a journey, not a destination, and finding a sustainable approach that works for you is crucial for long-term success. Focus on making gradual changes to your diet and lifestyle, incorporating regular physical activity, and seeking support from healthcare professionals or registered dietitians as needed. Regular physical activity is a cornerstone of heart health and plays a vital role in managing cholesterol levels. Exercise helps lower LDL, bad cholesterol, the type that can build up in your arteries and increase your risk of heart disease. Simultaneously, it raises HDL, good cholesterol, which acts like a scavenger, removing LDL cholesterol from your arteries and transporting it back to the liver for processing. Aim for at least 150 minutes of moderate intensity aerobic exercise per week, or 75 minutes of vigorous intensity aerobic exercise, or a combination of both. Moderate intensity exercise includes activities that get your heart rate up and make you breathe harder, such as brisk walking, cycling, swimming, or dancing. Even brisk walking counts towards your weekly goal, and it's a readily accessible and low-impact activity that most people can incorporate into their daily routine. Consistency matters more than intensity when it comes to exercise and cholesterol management. Find activities that you enjoy and that fit into your lifestyle and make them a regular part of your routine. Remember, every little bit counts, and even short bursts of activity throughout the day can contribute to your overall health and well-being. In addition to aerobic exercise, incorporating strength training exercises at least twice a week can also be beneficial for heart health and cholesterol management. Strength training helps build muscle mass, which can improve your metabolism and help you burn more calories even when you're at rest. For some individuals, the interplay between genetics and medication becomes a crucial aspect of managing their health, particularly when dealing with conditions like familial hypercholesterolemia. Familial hypercholesterolemia, often abbreviated as FH, is a genetic disorder passed down through families. This condition disrupts the body's ability to regulate cholesterol levels, leading to exceptionally high levels of LDL cholesterol, often referred to as bad cholesterol, from a very young age. Unlike high cholesterol caused by dietary choices or lifestyle factors, FH is primarily driven by inherited genetic mutations. This means that even individuals who diligently maintain a healthy lifestyle with a balanced diet and regular exercise may still struggle with dangerously high LDL levels due to their genetic predisposition. Consequently, people diagnosed with FH often require medical intervention and treatment to effectively control their cholesterol levels and mitigate the associated health risks. Early diagnosis and proactive management are key to preventing long-term cardiovascular complications. Understanding the genetic component of FH is essential for both affected individuals and their families, as it can influence screening recommendations and treatment strategies. Genetic testing can confirm the diagnosis and help identify other family members who may be at risk. Statins represent the most commonly prescribed class of cholesterol-lowering drugs, and their effectiveness in reducing the risk of heart attack and stroke has been extensively documented through numerous clinical trials and real-world studies. These medications work by targeting a specific enzyme in the liver responsible for cholesterol production, effectively blocking its activity and thereby lowering LDL cholesterol levels. By reducing LDL cholesterol, statins help prevent the buildup of plaque in the arteries, a process known as atherosclerosis, which is a major contributor to cardiovascular disease. While statins are generally well tolerated, some individuals may experience side effects, such as muscle pain or liver enzyme elevations. However, the benefits of statin therapy in reducing cardiovascular risk typically outweigh the potential risks, especially for individuals with FH or other high-risk conditions. If statins alone are insufficient to achieve the desired cholesterol levels, or if individuals experience intolerable side effects, newer therapeutic options like PCSK9 inhibitors may be considered. PCSK9 inhibitors represent a more recent advancement in cholesterol management. These medications work through a different mechanism than statins, targeting a protein called PCSK9 that regulates the number of LDL receptors on liver cells. By inhibiting PCSK9, these drugs increase the availability of LDL receptors, allowing the liver to remove more LDL cholesterol from the bloodstream. PCSK9 inhibitors are typically administered as injections and have been shown to be highly effective in lowering LDL cholesterol, particularly in individuals with FH or those who have not responded adequately to statin therapy. It's crucial to remember that medication should always be viewed as a complement to, rather than a replacement for, a healthy lifestyle. The most effective approach to managing cholesterol and reducing cardiovascular risk involves a holistic strategy that combines medication with lifestyle modifications. These modifications include adopting a heart-healthy diet that is low in saturated and trans fats, cholesterol, and sodium, while being rich in fruits, vegetables, and whole grains. Regular physical activity is also essential, aiming for at least 150 minutes of moderate intensity exercise per week. Maintaining a healthy weight, avoiding smoking, and managing stress are other important lifestyle factors that can positively impact cholesterol levels and overall cardiovascular health. Open and honest communication with your doctor is paramount in developing a personalized treatment plan that addresses your specific needs and risk factors. Discuss your concerns, ask questions, and actively participate in decisions regarding your medication and lifestyle choices. Your doctor can provide guidance on the most appropriate treatment options, monitor your progress, and make adjustments as needed to optimize your health outcomes. Remember, managing cholesterol is a long-term commitment that requires ongoing effort and collaboration between you and your healthcare provider. Let's wrap up with the key takeaways. Remember, managing cholesterol is about balance, not fear. Take small steps, get tested, and talk to your doctor. Your heart will thank you.